Hello and welcome, Taurus. Okay, Taurus, this is your year overview for 2020 and 2021. Your energy is the Emperor. So the Emperor came out very quickly for you guys. So definitely some kind of male energy or father energy, masculine energy. This is probably like being very strict on yourself. You're going to be very strict on yourself. Maybe not like spoil yourself too much or risk spending money when you shouldn't. 5 of Swords came up, so you're not. Yeah, I definitely think you're putting your foot down on cleaning up crap from other people. Definitely, you're not putting up with anyone else's crap. Most definitely, that's your energy for the reading. So let's get into August. The World card came up, World of Cosmos. So August is going to be a big change, big change happening. So something at a door closes, another one opens. So another opportunity is coming. But I want to see what that is about. Page of Inspiration, Page of Wands. So it's not really telling me anything here specifically. It's just saying it's good news. It's something to do with your creativity side. So maybe you're not meant to know what's happening in August. I definitely feel like this is what you're not meant to know. Like, it's one of those going, they're trying to walk around, they're beating around the bush going, well, it's a thing with a thing and a person with a face. Like, it could be like they're being very vague. So this month is just the vaguest month ever. So you're not supposed to know much in what's the outcome of August. So something good, like change is always good, okay? And the Page of Wands is always good news, but it's not giving me specifically what that good news is. So go on to September then. Oh, so we have the King of Pentacles here, so Muse of Material. So something in your career maybe, or maybe this Emperor is also has Earth energy in them. This is very Earth energy, so it's very you. Yeah, no, I feel like you're at the top of your game here with your career. You're very ahead of the crowd. I don't really see much there with September. You're very you're just satisfied, I think, in September. September is just where you're satisfied with where you are in life. Maybe I'll do a quick clarifier. Why not? 6 of Voices. So you're moving forward. Maybe travel, taking that opportunity to do some traveling. Definitely, I feel that you're definitely doing some traveling, or you're walking away from something. Whatever this is, maybe it was a good thing, and now that's the opportunity to work abroad. Who knows? Could be that. But this is so vague, I can't tell what this, if it's linked to this, do you know what I mean? I hate when they're so vague, but like that's just the universe going, it's a surprise, you're not supposed to know. October, Knight of Inspiration. So that wand energy carries on. So you are ready for something, you are ready to celebrate. Like, there's a lovely firework there. A lot of fire energy for you guys in the next few months. You definitely feel inspired, and you definitely have a game plan. So you have a plan in your head about what's happening. Hermit. You're going to be having a game plan of probably finding yourself again in October. So in October, because it's the month of Samhain and stuff, you might have a connection to that, and definitely just do a lot of soul searching. I definitely feel that you have your game plan. Like, this night has ran off, so you want to do some alone time before, but it's probably after you've gone on holidays or you've moved away from something. It's definitely happening on your own terms. It's no one else's outside opinion. Okay. November, 10 of Swords. So because you did that so quickly, I think it's because you did it so quickly. Now, it's not as fast as a Knight of Swords, but you've done it, and you're seeing how much scars you have internally, maybe emotionally as well. So the 10 of Swords is showing that you had a lot of self-work to do in October, and you're coming to it's taken until November to do this. So you probably want to fix yourself internally, and whatever this good news is probably pushing you forward in like an 8 of Wands kind of way, pushing you forward to get all this sorted, all this backlogged energy and stuff. I'm not even going to elaborate on that because I know it's related to this. So we're going to December. Ooh, 3 of Cups. So there's celebration. Makes sense. Christmas time. Friendship. So maybe there's a friend you spend Christmas with instead. 9 of Swords. There's something on your mind. Maybe this not 10 has this 10 of Swords has now become a 9 of Swords. So it's like it's not as bad as it used to be. But it's still keeping you up at night. But you want to celebrate and unwind. So there's nothing wrong with that, you know. Nothing wrong with celebrating and unwinding for Christmas and just dealing with it when you can. Like, you need to let off steam before you can deal with that, if that makes sense. You need to let off steam before you can deal with the 10 of Swords. So, new year, new you, Page of Pentacles. I don't know what to say there. So that, whatever happened here in August, you're now a Page of Pentacles. You were also a King of Pentacles here. You've now demoted yourself 3 court cards. You want to go back to learning something. You want to study, I think, here. You want to learn a new skill. Definitely a new skill here. Queen of Wands. Yeah, you want to get out there and do things. But in order to do that, you need to learn a new skill in order to become... Think of it this way. If this is a Page of Pentacles and that's a Queen of Wands, in order to become a Queen of Wands, you have to study Wands, if that makes sense. Think of it that way. You can't become a doctor by, I don't know, studying engineering for rockets, you know what I mean? It doesn't work that way. You have to go and learn that thing. So in January, you really want to go and learn something, Taurus. You really want to learn some new skills here, and you want to make them, because that night of inspiration probably got you going, and now you want to go, you know what, the Wands really intrigued me, or whatever it was you found on your hermit journey here. It's really intriguing you, and it's gotten you thinking about studying again. Definitely studying. I feel like it's something to learn here. Okay, February. Oh wow, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, that came back at me. So now, maybe because that night you've gone and learned something from a Queen of Wands. So if you know someone who is a fire energy, very feminine fire energy, it could be male or female, but that person has helped you realize that Knight of Wands energy, brilliant. Go off and do that. But maybe you've come back and gone, do you know what? I like my slow and steady pace. I like my Pentacles. I like my career as it is. So maybe you just went off and learned something really new about saving money, maybe, because this is also about abundance and how to save money and being careful with your finances. So maybe in February you learn how to be careful with your finances. What's happening in March? Ooh, the Lovers. I'm not going to do reverses, don't worry. So we have the Lovers. So you follow your passions here, or you meet someone. 4 of Cups came up. So you do meet someone, but maybe you're kind of shunning them away. Like, no, I don't need a relationship. No, I'm fine on my own. You're so independent. Like, you've been really independent this whole time. And maybe it's time to think of the romantic side of things, Taurus, but you're kind of pushing them away. You're definitely pushing them away. Pushing them far away. April, we have the Moon. So the Moon is all about your wishes coming true. I just realised my nails match the Moon nearly. But yeah, this is about choosing a path, and like, can you keep the balance of the 2 paths? Like, can you keep your career and have your relationship that you want? But the universe threw this at you, so maybe that's what's happening here, that you didn't know what was happening, and this came out of nowhere again. 5 of Wands. This is where... Oh god, what's the 5 of Wands? Oh, my head. Oh yeah, this is where you're not... I always love this version of it, because you're like, she's not looking at herself in the mirror until the end. You need to look at yourself in the mirror. You've done it there eternally, but you need to look at yourself in the mirror and ask what you really want. Do you know? May. Ooh, 4 of Swords, 4 voices. You're taking the time for yourself. I love how she's in the bath here of Cosmos, and this person's like, are you alright there? Do you need me? No, I'm perfectly fine here. I want to be on my own. I'm resting. So you've done another kind of a small version of that hermit. I always say the 4 of Swords is always like, You're resting with your eyes open going, what's happening? So you're still paying attention to what's going on. I'm not even going to elaborate that. That just makes sense. Like, that's May. You're going to take some resting in May, which is nice. So this is June. 7 of material. So you're actually watching things bloom. Maybe you're watching that person from afar, or you're watching how hard you've worked as a king of how hard you've worked actually maybe on yourself as well. You're seeing that coming into effect now. That's lovely. I've seen that, but you have to wait. Okay, be patient. It's not going to happen overnight. 2 of Wands here. So you're still looking for something. You're always looking for something in this void here. And she's watching the flowers going, are you done? Are you done? You're still waiting. Stop waiting. Okay, stop. Well, you're allowed to wait. Right? Be patient. Stop waiting. Do something else. Go and do something else. Be patient though. Pick a path and just get along with it, because the flowers aren't going to bloom if you're staring at them. That's like, Jesus, what do you want me to do here? Seriously. I love how July is a King of Cups here, because that 4 of Cups shows me that the lover, that other person, could have been a water sign. I don't know what the compatibility is with a Taurus and a water sign, but it feels like that person is helping you deal with your emotions. And we have the Ace of material, Ace of Pentacles here. Definitely someone who is, they're very gentle and soft spoken, but they love getting the work done, and they have a new beginning. So maybe it's a new beginning in a career sense with this person, or it could be you finally coming to terms dealing with your emotions. Now you're just more content as a King of Cups rather than a King of material up there, a King of Pentacles. Yeah, that's nice. That's this time next year. That's lovely. So let's go on to the cards and just clarify them with the oracle. Oh, warrior woman. Look at that. If you weren't afraid, what would you do? Come on. That's this whole row here, really. Because you don't know what's happening here. You know you're travelling. You're gone on an escapade here with the Knight of Wands here. And you're gone on a hermit journey. And then we have the Ten of Voices. But if you weren't afraid, what would you do? Then that kind of one jumps into here. We have dance. Oh my god. Do something to shift your vibrations. That's the Christmas vibes right there. You are having fun at Christmas. Even though you are a warrior woman, we definitely see like how that that kind of fear can change you. But you still have your armor on, so it's not that bad. Trust your path. So you were probably reconsidering a career change here, maybe, or something like that, or wanting to study something else, and then maybe that Queen of Wands has kind of convinced you, going, no, honey, you're a Pentacle. Leave it at that. You're a Pentacle. Trust your path. And she supports you. So whoever that fire sign is, they support you a lot during that time. So we have transformation. Things are changing on a cellular level, deep healing. That could be here. This 4 of, or I really think the warrior woman is more that hermit, but I definitely feel like this transformation is here, where you've picked the path. You've kind of, I really want to know what happens with this lover card though in a minute, but I definitely see like you transform yourself here with that energy by taking a break. No, let's do a shuffle. I'm not just going to pull them. No, that doesn't look right. Break the chain. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. I feel like that's the lovers. So maybe it's an ex that's come back. And you're like, no, I'm not dealing with you. Or you're breaking the chain of like maybe the type of person you go after. Like maybe it's you don't go after water signs, or maybe you don't go after people who are, I don't know, the bad boy type. I've no idea. But clearly you do end up with a water sign, but maybe it's the more ideal one who has more earth sign energy in them. One more. Sisterhood of the Rose. Beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, and teacher. I think that could be that Queen of Wands there. I want to do one more for this. I'm just really curious about this King of Cups. Like, who are they? What lights you up? Okay, that makes sense. Okay. What lights you up about this person that's coming in July? Do you know what I mean? Like, what lights you up about them? Clearly they have ambition in the sense of career, so maybe that's what guides you to them. Okay, Taurus, that is your reading for the year. I will leave that there and I will see you all very soon. Bye.